Drop a bomb, 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 bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too look at this.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that.
Bomb,
Going
bomb,
on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
Bomb, bomb, bomb. I said drop a bomb, Dad.
Oi, oi. Hey, snap. I just realized something. I did my boxing show in my Man United shirt. That's crazy. I never do that. You just don't need to upset people, bro. You don't need to get into a football conversation. I did not even realize. Wow. That's mad. Oi, community. I am disgusted. I hate... No, wait, hold on. Hate is strong. I dislike the backroom staff. You pricks. You told me... You told me, Solanke, Dominic Solanke, hopefully can I have it? He's going to get all the goals. Why did I look at the scoreline? And why did the scoreline tell me Solanke didn't get involved? See what I'm saying? So maybe I know ball more than some of these lot. No, Salah, he never scored. Salah scores in every game, every opening game. Bro, I could have had 80 or something points. I could have got to 80 points. I'm disgusted that if you got lower points than me, I don't want advice from you tomorrow. I don't want any advice. Game week 2, I don't want to hear from you. Maybe it's too early to do. No, it's too early to do my fantasy league. That'll be a schoolboy error if I make my transfers now. But I'm disgusted. I would have had maximum. How many points did I lose out on the Kai Havertz thing? How many? I don't even. I'm mad. X, you would have had 100 points. I would have had 100 points off. Cool X. Nah, I ain't even calling. I'm not calling X right now. My heritage though. Heritage says cool X. Just for old time ways. Chicken.
Welcome to the O2.
Let's go. Let's go, Abby Summers. You alright? Dead. Hello, Abby Summers.
I'm not talking to you now.
Hello, Abby Summers. We got work tomorrow. I just want to know, are you coming to work tomorrow? Because I am live right now.
No one talk to you right now. We've got a whole show tomorrow together.
See you tomorrow. Dead. Abby, how are you?
Fine, miss you. Can't wait to see you tomorrow.
Oh, can't wait to see my friend. Love you, babe. See you later. No. Hi, mate. You know, you gotta just play the way, mate. Oh man, Toby didn't give me his number. I said, Toby, me and you are gonna be friends from this moment, like proper. Call you friend. Tobes. Oh man. When the relationship hasn't because we became closer at all. But Tobes knows what kind of person I am, and he said, nah. Inge, mate. What happened? He was playing at the back, mate. What happened to Vicario? I got Vicario in my fucking nets. Oh my God. I'm affected by this. Who told me My backroom staff. My backroom staff have done me dirty. Oh, my backroom staff has done me dirty. Anyway, I can't believe what I allowed these men to talk me into. I can't believe I've been duped. I've been scammed. I was scammed. Anyway, let's just add people to the show, man. I need some strong delegates on. We need to talk. We got some big topics today. And I'm moving mad tonight. I'm moving mad. Yeah. Here we go. Who starts the next game? Mason Mount or Zirkzee? I'm letting you lot know I'm going early on just pissing people off. I'm starting Mason Mount.
You are an absolute disgrace.
I don't care. I said it. I'm sticking with Mount. Sticking with Mount, baby. Thingy's coming off the bench. Zirkzee off the bench. Not ready yet. My next take. And I don't care. I said it. Next take. I'm starting Garnacho, dropping Ahmad. I said it. I'm sticking beside Rashi. I said what I said. Let me just drop the link. I said what I said. wait, hold on. Oh wait, let me pin the message. I'm gonna call Turkish and say, what do you call it? Ask Toby if I can have his number. Yeah, Turkish. Let me quickly call my man. This guy's gonna call you back on my show. Oh, he's busy. He's busy. That's funny as hell. Hey, can you call my man and say, can I have his number? Anyone saying no to that request? All right, cool. Let's get to work. Local pundit in.
Ew. How you doing, brother?
What's going on? Good to see you, bro. John Morgan in. All right, what's going on? Hey, Pav in. Let's go. Tabrez in.
Can I just say something before you start?
Go on.
Joe, or anyone here, stop posting the FPL league. Yeah, if anyone hasn't joined, that's on them because there's rewards on the line. Don't have people joining midway through.
Why are you trying to gatekeep the show, bro? Let people join, bro.
Bro, because you might have someone who joins halfway through and be like top 10 or something. There's rewards on the line, isn't it?
There's rewards on the line, but I think you should let people join, bro. Oh, at least open till when the window closes. That's fair.
All right, cool. To the window closes.
Oh, to the window closes, and then definitely. Let's bring in little Yo-Yo as well. This is the starting team. I like what I've done here. Let's go 1 second. And we'll add people to the show as the show goes on. We'll kind of swap and change. All right, where we starting? I'm moving like a crackhead. I'm starting here. I said what I said. I'm keeping Rashford in the lineup. I said it. Ahmad, sorry, mate. Garnacho starting. Anyone have anything to say?
I'll go. Why?
Why?
Give me the seat. Why?
Why?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I'm sticking with Rashford. I don't think Rashford's that guy off the bench, to be honest. I think Rashford needs more time. Again, yes, it's a high wage, but I need to give him time to prove himself. Right now, yep.
He's had 8 years.
What?
Hold on, I need to put people's names on there still. I need to, so people know who's talking. 1 second. Settings. Oh, how did I do it that day? Oh, man. Don't even remember. Oh, man. Banners. Nah, don't even.
What?
How do you get people's settings and their names there? Wait, hold on. Layouts. Nope. Guest. Oh, damn it. Don't remember. That's shit. General. Ah, boo. God, he's had. Wait, hold.
Reggie,
Yes.
Reggie, this is an intervention. I think we need to have an intervention with you now.
Why?
This can't go on. We
No,
can't
it can
keep
go
having-
on. It can
Wait,
go on, bro. It can go on. Why do you want to give up on Rashford so soon? It's a fresh season. Stop talking about 8 years ago.
So soon.
I said what I said.
This is the what they say about gaslighting. You continue to push a narrative that is not true. Here we have an up and coming young player that has been literally pulling up trees for us, showing improvement, showing he can add value. Literally a couple of games ago was ripping it up against Manchester City in Ahmad. He has one okay game. Rashford doesn't even have a good game, but you starting Rashford over.
He had a great game.
Let's go. We deserve better. Let's go.
He was pressing. He was making all the movements. 2 assists that man could have had. Twice.
Could have had.
Rashford.
They didn't finish their lunch. He took
Rashford.
the ball when he needed to.
He on it.
Last year we complained that this man wasn't getting the ball in the box. This year he's doing it, and you still want him off.
Revisionist history.
Rashford. Are you talking about Rashford?
I like where you're going. We deserve better. This is right because they're trying to. The people are not seeing that there was an assist as well. They could have got, bro. Why did Garnacho fluffed his lines? Rashford running.
There was 2 assists. The 4th assist was for Mount, and Mount fluffed his lines. And right at the end, Garnacho fluffed his lines.
I wish I could fail up like Rashford's failed up in Manchester United. I really do.
Wait, hold on.
I can't believe what I'm hearing. I feel like I'm in a cycle of crap. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting gaslit here into believing that Rashford had a good game. Oh, guys, we should have scored 4-5 goals. Literally, with the amount of chance that we had, Bruno should have had a brace, a clear brace. But nobody talks about Bruno. Nobody talks about his 10 out of 10 performance. Rashford continues.
With Rashford.
Rashford continues to not deliver when we need him to deliver. We have another up and coming right wing. Garnacho is not match fit, so Garnacho must sit on the bench. But when Garnacho is match fit, it's Ahmad and Garnacho with either Zirkzee or Holding up front.
Don't you think you're just hating? Don't you think you're just hating on Rashford for past sins, bro? Don't you think this is you're not able to see things from like even now? Why is he calling him Midford, bro? At the start of the season, bro, that is crazy. What's he done to be called that? This guy is focused.
What has he done to be called that, KG?
It's a
Are you
new
forgetting last season?
You know, Rashford's pressing in the last match was phenomenal. You know, we've complained about this guy not pressing. We have got this guy not delivering balls into box.
Let's bring back Wout Weghorst.
Not only did he press, he also tracked back as well twice. I know that's nothing special, but that's something we always criticize Marcus on. And he chased Adama Traore back when Dalot couldn't run back. So you can judge Rashford off last season, but off the last game alone, you can't say he deserves to be dropped over Ahmad.
Okay.
And on top of that, like what KG said, Garnacho's a more of an impact player as opposed to Rashford. As you bring Rashford on for 25 minutes, he doesn't do much. He's better off the start, whereas Garnacho's better when there's space behind to run into.
Look at
that. You start wasting 60 minutes of Rashford's time watching him run around chasing. I mean, I feel like we're going over the same things over and over again. How many goals do you think Rashford's going to score this year? Honestly, what do you think he's going to do? Honestly.
Oh, Rashford's gonna go crazy, bro. What do you mean? We said Rashford.
Wait. You were on tour with him. Did you guys hang out? You guys?
Still didn't say hello. You know, hello.
He only hangs out with Cecil.
I expected hellos. Yeah, we didn't even get one. You know.
KG, I'm disappointed, and I'm going full. Wait.
Honestly, I think we need to give him at least 5 games. If anyone needs to be dropped in that team, it is Rashford, but I will keep him at least 5 games. I won't drop Ahmad because he gives us a balance on the right. He keeps the ball really well. If anybody needs to get dropped on the wings, it is Rashford, but give him 5 games. Because if you look at the last game, he was getting really open because most of the attacks were coming from the right. And once I believe he'll start scoring again. if we keep playing the
You know what
same
I just
way
clocked?
and he's still wide open on the left, he'll get goals this year. But give him at least 5 games before.
I think everyone knows we want that to happen. I mean, you're talking
You know
5
what I
games
just
from
clocked?
now, or
You know
like
what I just clocked?
Yeah, 5 games from now.
I
like,
just
during
clocked,
the
right,
season.
that we deserve better, referenced an assist where Bassi kicked miss and he luckily got the ball and passed it to Garnacho, making him out to make great play and putting the ball on a plate. He luckily got the ball through Bassi.
Do you know what
Unfortunately,
football is about luck as well, and it's about being in the right position at the right time. And that's what Rashford did time and time again in that match. And he pressed and he backtracked. And if all we're doing is judging on the last game, there is no way Rashford can't be on that first 11 next game.
how many goals did Rashford score since the preseason started?
No, we're talking about the last game.
No.
Only one person scored a goal in a competitive
How many
match.
goals did Rashford score? Okay, how many opportunities did Rashford get? And how many goals did he score from the opportunities that he got over the preseason, over the game that we played in the Community Shield, and over the one game?
Do you know players like prime time?
Answer the question, we deserve better.
Bear with me.
Answer the question.
Bear with me, John. Competitive games is what we're talking about. Pre-season counts for nothing, right? What counts for us is this Premier League. And in the Premier League match, in the first match of the season, where other players weren't up to task, that man was. So I don't understand why the conversation is about Rashford.
Because KG dropped the bomb and
the
did
question.
I said it. No, I said, bro, I just kept it real. I looked at the situation. I was going to start with the other reckless take, but then you lot wanted to fight me this morning, so I left it out. I'm not even going to do my Maguire thing today. I'm leaving out my Maguire one this morning. I started with that one, said if the team's good, I'm not changing it, really. Until we see mistakes, until someone messes up, then you make the change. And looking at the manager, listen to what Melissa Reddy was saying. He's staying with this situation as well. This is the other situation that we're dealing with. Let's bring it up. Here we go. He said, yo, expect to see more of this, bro. Expect to see more of Mason Mount in the 10 until the time that he thinks it's appropriate for Zirkzee to start. He said might not be ready yet.
That's fine. But Mason Mount didn't look in shape, by the way. I'm fine with that because he didn't look in shape.
Zirkzee didn't look in shape.
No, Mason Mount didn't look. Zirkzee 6'4", like 190. Mason Mount did not look like he was fit.
I disagree with that.
I think he covered.
Yeah, he was running a lot.
That game.
No.
I criticized him earlier, but he was running the socks off that game.
His shirt was a little tight. That's all I'm saying.
Wait.
Whoa.
That's what you were looking at.
Mason ain't fat.
Wait. No, but I'm trying to understand what's going on right now. You're saying Mason Mount looked like he was overweight. If Mason Mount is overweight or out of shape, yeah, we all have no hope here. Maybe we deserve better. We deserve better, and Tapares might be all right in this situation. But I don't even know about the rest of us. I haven't seen Antonio, but you're taking liberties, bro. How can he say that? What?
That's crazy. The amount of running that he was doing is the reason why people want him in the team. So I'm not sure how he's out of shape. If the only reason why people want him in the team is because he's pressured.
I think he covered 26 counter presses against Fulham. That's what the stats say anyway. So,
hey,
an out-of-shape player is impressed.
Away from him.
No,
That's all he has.
Casey said he wanted to start Rashford. He was the man. I thought he looked a little out of shape, but I don't know. That I could be wrong. So could everyone else. I don't know. That's
KG. I got one question. For you, KG.
Yes.
What do you see Mount's best position as?
That's a great question.
Bench. Bench.
No, I mean, as in, if you were to start, what's his best? Is he an 8? Is he a 10? Is he on the wing?
Do you know what the killer is? At the moment, we have to just continue to see him in this 10. I don't know, because I don't think he's an 8, because I see him getting barged off the ball real easy. Like there was moments in that game where, he'll cut back inside, he'll be on the ball and they took him off it very simply. But then in the 10, when he can just give and go, I think that might work for him. But then obviously Bruno is the 10 at the moment. So while we're keeping with this, Bruno's the 10, but right now Bruno's playing as a false 9, right?
False 9. He's playing at the false 9. Yeah.
My gripe with Mason Mount at the moment is that yes, he's good in counter press, and yes, he's good when we don't have the ball. But he's in the team for when we do have the ball, more than when he's in the team. Sorry, so he's in the team more because he must affect the goal better. He must get more goals. He must contribute to the team. Mason Mount at the moment is not contributing to us going forward.
Someone's got a question for you, Morgan. Someone's
I
got
have a big question for you, Mr. John Morgan, yeah?
What you want?
You back this manager, right?
Yes.
Your manager, your strong manager that you were fighting on this channel for the whole of last season,
I know what it's going.
wants to play Marcus Rashford on the wing, and you're saying no, he shouldn't be playing. Is that not going against what your manager wants?
Well,
and then he wants to play Mason Mount as well.
He wants to play exactly Mason Mount. He wants to play Rashford on the wing. Get him going in there, getting him all those chances. This is what backing the manager is, isn't it, John Morgan?
No, sir. No, sir. So
why is that? Please explain.
Let me explain something quickly.
Go ahead.
If you are in, so I'm gonna say, if you're in a relationship with a friend, right? You back that friend to do well, all right? If anybody comes and anybody wants to speak bad about your friend, you're going to tell them, all right, and wrong. But you all doesn't mean you're going to agree. Doesn't mean you're going to agree with everything what a friend does and what a friend says. So when you have disagreements, you talk about it, all right? I don't think, personally, that once everybody is fit, Mason Mount starts. I don't think once Garnacho does what Garnacho needs to do, Ahmad does what Ahmad is expected to do, Rashford has a place in the team.
What he is expected to do. Rashford's expected to score 8 goals.
KG, I would be the happiest man to be wrong on Rashford. Because if Rashford's able to do what we all hope he can do and what we've seen him do in moments, because that's the problem. The moments that Rashford has had has been too few and far between. That's the biggest issue. And when it's time for the big moments to arise, then he's absent. That's
but you're judging Rashford for previous seasons, though. You're not judging him for now. You're not judging him for his last game.
Point.
I have a follow-up question. Real quick. I have a quick question for you.
What if people judge our manager, but your manager specifically in this moment for his previous sins? Just imagine he said, everything Ten Hag done in the past.
This is the thing.
You're not letting it go, bro. It's
everything. So this is the problem that you're not hearing. With Ten Hag, I've always said, and with everybody, and with Onana, I said this the loudest. You have to take the good with the bad. All right? There's too much bad with Rashford. There has been.
But shouldn't you take the good with Rashford too?
There has been good in like 2 years. Barcelona, there's been PSG. There's been so many times.
I'm just adding to the conversation, because if you're saying we should back this manager, we should back what he does, we should be playing to his style of play. He wants Rashford there. He wants to play him on the left side, going in, cutting in, getting as many chances as possible. I'm not saying, if it was up to me personally, I want him gone. But this is your manager. Your manager wants to play Marcus Rashford. You should back him. As you say, back the manager.
Last year, I believe last year you came here and said Rashford's body language. His body language looked different this year, because I believe he actually looks.
He tracked back. Word to John Morgan. Yeah. He was tracking back.
You came here a lot and said body language, and I agree with you. Last year, I didn't think he wanted to be here, but this year it looks like he actually want to play for the team. So give him a little bit of lenience on that, or no?
KJ, I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
You saw those players train, all right?
Yes.
Big up to you. Living the dream.
Come on, bro. I am.
Tell me, when it comes to training and taking shots and finishing drills, how does that guy look in training?
Who, Rashford?
Yeah.
On fire.
The comedy of training.
No, I won't lie to you. Do you know what happened? Was in the training. I turned to Stephen House and I goes, and he looked at me, goes, Rashford looks like he's on it, innit? This is the moment, bro, literally.
This is what your manager's backing.
And then
sharp shooting in training.
What's going on? This guy looks like he's up for it. Then I'm talking to the Muppeteer, and he goes, Rashford went on that journey, went back to where's that place where they do Nike, the Nike headquarters, where he just for Oregon. He said he was there. He went back and he took this preseason, no phones, no nothing, locked in. He did it before when his season was a bit ropey and stuff. He went back for that, bro. The guy looks sharp, bro. That's what we're saying. Everyone was literally, we left and said, Rashford looks like he's on it this season, That's the feeling. So why am I going to drop him?
KT, you got a coronation of this guy. Like, you're forgetting what happened last year. I mean, if it's a coronation, like we're starting over from fresh, fine. That's what we're doing. There you go. You're just like, all right, he's back. So Rashford's back.
But do you drop one of your biggest players now? That's what I'm saying. We're first game right now, our second game of the season. Do you drop your biggest star of the team? Do you drop him?
You won't even drop Maguire.
I'm going to go around. I'm going to ask each person and tell me why you're going to drop it. And think about the dressing room and think about you. Look, when we talk about management, we don't actually think about the personalities and how you manage a dressing room. Because we just say, make the decision. We have to think about this side. So you guys make it. I'm going to go, Tabrez and Antonio first. Tabrez first, go on. Is it right for the second game, your highest paid player, should you drop him right now?
I wouldn't drop him, and I wouldn't drop anyone for the second game, only because we're so early on to the season. We need to get that match rhythm going. And if you're going to be chopping and changing each week, it's hard to get that rhythm going. So I'd keep the team probably up until the international break and see where we go from then. Obviously, you take it a game at a time, but I feel like even the relationship between the fullback and the winger is, if you keep changing one or the other, it's hard to build that relationship. So last week it was Dalot and Rashford on the left. You don't want it to be Dalot and Garnacho and then Mazraoui and Anthony as opposed to Mazraoui and Ahmad. So for me, it's best to keep the team the same for Brighton. Plus, if it's not broke, don't fix it. We did beat Fulham and we kept a clean sheet, and we created many chances as well. I'll keep that same team. And Maguire as well. Maguire was fantastic. No one spoke enough about him on Friday. I thought he was a very close second man of the match behind Mazraoui.
Well, this is the thing. I said I keep Maguire in the team, but then they wanted to flog me this morning. I said that Maguire continues. People are not having that. They say no, Maguire needs to be dropped. And
what I'd say is when De Ligt came on, they had a spell, like a minute spell, where he bombed forward quite a bit and he left a big gap open. I don't know if he's too excited because it's his debut at Old Trafford, but I feel like Maguire, even though Maguire's slow, he knows the system a little bit more. I know De Ligt's played underneath Ten Hag, but he just looked a bit out of it. I don't know if his rhythm's off or because he's not had you have to remember De Ligt's not had a pre-season as well at all.
I saw laughter from We Deserve Better. What happened? What was so funny in what he said?
I don't know.
You know me, I'm on it, bro. I'm here.
I actually thought he was talking about Maguire. To be fair, that block that everyone keeps going on about that Maguire did, he actually caught the back of his shoe. So that wasn't great defending. That was luck.
If that
was Martinez, would you call it luck? If Leach did that, or would you call it the best centre back in the league did that?
Martinez didn't have a great game. Let's be honest. He didn't have a great game, but he got better as the game progressed.
Do you know what's funny? I think what we do right now is when we have our players that we love, we back them to the hill, and when we don't like the player, there's an agenda, we actually start to do the luck line, because you just argued someone else's luck line about Rashford's going to need luck in the game, this, that, and the other. But now it's come to Maguire. I can't believe what's happening. Just a second ago, he's talking about players needing luck, this, that, and the other. And rare.
But what we need in front of Onana is ball playing defenders. You have seen Maguire on the ball. He looks like he doesn't even know how to kick the bloody ball. All right, he might be fairly good at the moment for defending, but when it comes to progressing the ball, the guy he's not it.
We need to give Maguire credit for when he actually does something good, though. Like we can't just say, just because I know we want the next person in. I understand that. I'm ready to move on from Maguire, but I'm just saying, as just looking at the game, if we judge the game for the 90 minutes, which we're trying to do, but I think like us, we all complain, but we all have our favorites, and that's what's coming to the party right now. John Morgan doesn't want Rashford to start because Rashford's not his favorite anymore. He doesn't see him. He doesn't want to see him in the team, no matter what he does. Yeah, he's made up his mind. You've already made up your mind on Maguire, and most people. Tabrez is basically said a logical thing. Antonio, what are you saying about making a change? Should you change it right now? Is it Garnacho? Should Rashford be dropped? Second game for Brighton.
I'll start with Rashford first, and I got some on Maguire too. With Rashford, no, because my biggest problem with him last year was his body language. But this year, he has not shown me that. Like, there's no reason to drop him right now. Like in the future, if he gives me like a reason to drop him, yeah, drop him for Garnacho. I will not drop Ahmad right now because it's just a better balance. Because Garnacho and Rashford are the same players. They both want to run in behind, and Ahmad just keeps the ball better on the right. So if anybody needs to get dropped, it's on the left side for me. With Maguire,
Nacho tried to get in because he's had two in his last two games. He's had two important moments in the final and in this one in the game against Fulham.
yes, but Garnacho looks like he's better coming off the bench because by that time everyone is tired. And he's just like a menace. He doesn't stop coming at you. If I was a defender and like I saw Garnacho coming, I'm like, oh god, this is like a new beginning. I don't want to do this. With Maguire though, I'm agreeing with you. Keep him in, but my question is, after this game, it's Liverpool. When do we start the lid? Do we keep him on the bench for Liverpool too? Because at one point he does have to come in, and Liverpool's a big game. So do you start Maguire also with Liverpool? That's my only I don't know, because he needs to come in at one point, and after Liverpool though, it does get easier. Southampton, then Crystal Palace. So do we wait until Southampton put the lid in, or do you just put him in this game, getting ready for Liverpool? That's my only I don't know if I want to keep Maguire or just get the lid in so he's ready for the big games coming up.
You asked a good question in that Maguire Liverpool thing. I'm not really feeling that one still. Yep, go on.
The issue that I have with Maguire, right, is that goals change games. If we put away the chances that we needed to put away, Maguire isn't spoken about it as much as we would have spoken about the counter press, right? And I think for us as fans, we need to move on from the Oli players, right? Because those players, even if they're playing well or whatever, they can't play the system the way your De Ligt and your Martinez and your newer players that we brought in can play. So for me, unfortunately, it's a situation where even if Maguire plays well, he won't contribute enough to the team for us to play the way Erik ten Hag wants to play. Because if Erik ten Hag wants to play with his defenders on the halfway line, Harry Maguire can't play on the halfway line, unfortunately. So yes, he can have a good game, but at what expense does he have a good game? All right. So if we play with De Ligt and we play Martinez, that means automatically high line counter press. Now we're playing the way Erik ten Hag wants to play. If we play with Harry Maguire, now you're playing with your defenders in between the halfway line and the box. Now all of a sudden Casemiro has to cover more ground, and that's the issue I was having with this morning. So for me, the conversation between De Ligt and Maguire is not about it's not about how well he's playing and performances. It's literally about ability. Why we brought in De Ligt is because we want to play a certain way. That's why De Ligt must start.
Wait, we just need to lose and build. Wait, hold on. What? Wait, we just need to not lose and build some belief and momentum in the squad. That's what I feel as well. We're the funny thing is, you see that game today. You know how everyone judged Man United against the game against Fulham, right? And said, you should be beating this. You should be beating them. Easy opposition. This, that, and the other. Now Tottenham play a newly promoted side without their manager. They've got rid of their manager, and look what happens today. That narrative won't exist. It won't be there for anyone to really point at and say, hey, look at this. But no game in the Premier League is easy. No. But then there's expectation on Man United to do a rise at all moments. And I understand that because we built that up, but then that thing just pisses me off a little bit. I have to say that. Anyway, moving on, guys. Fix is here. What are you doing? We kind of moved on to Maguire, and that wasn't a real topic really, because I don't really necessarily care. I think it's all about the goals. It's all about us scoring. We need to do this season. Fix, talk to me. Rashi, what are you doing?
Good evening, panelists. First of all, I want to say the Maguire situation was not luck in that match. You watch that game, you see him. He was watching that ball all through. His eyes was on the ball. and he was in position. So you can't just say it's
running backwards, and he knew he was getting 2v1.
That's what I said. He was running back, and the ball hit the back of his. He wasn't even looking at the ball. He was looking that way.
He was watching the ball. He was watching the ball. That's why he was in position. So if he was not there, there is no how he can get that block. So you just say so you can go back and watch it again. So
I could watch it 100 times and have the same opinion.
I would say the manager should keep the team. Let the manager keep the team for this Brighton game. It's not a big deal. They did well. If we score our chances in that game, that nobody will be remembering whether Rashford supposed to pass or Garnacho supposed to score. At least Bruno should put his chances away. At least. So I think the manager should keep the team. With time, Maguire is going to go out of the team. So you don't just change him like that. You remember this guy has not had a preseason at all. Delete. So the manager knows what he's doing. That's my take on that.
Back the manager as word to Lil Yo-Yo. Back the manager, John Morgan.
This is what he says.
Word to back the manager. Absolutely.
Don't take dick.
Yo, you still sound like a farmer, bro.
I know, I do.
I don't know what he was doing. No, so
Zirkzee coming in.
Yeah, so what are you lot saying about that? Also, there's something that's happened again. Let me quickly read if there's any updated news. Wolves make a proposal to sign Aaron Ramsdale. We don't care about that. Is there anything related to us?
Here we go. I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, there was a McTominay news. McTominay to Fulham. Fulham bought Centerburge from Burnley, so that deal maybe could be up for him to go to. Offer totally for him to go. Yeah,
it's totally off. Someone was in here being fake sources this morning. Who was that person who said McTominay news today? Do you not remember in the live chat? Someone was over telling us, "Yo,
Ayana.
Yeah, this fraud, bro. Hey, what's
Hey, poor guy. He's just posting news, man.
Hey, nah.
Why do you say F me for?
He said McTominay dropping today, bro. Read the supers. I will read the supers. Here we go. Rashford has to start over Garnacho. Garnacho's reckless with the ball to start him. Remember, it was Garnacho's fault that caused those 2 counters. Raw. I'm a bit of a Rashi critic, but I agree with KG. Rashi from the bench is a waste of time. Rashi on fire is better than than what we have. It will come good, trust, absolutely. Also, KG, why have you stopped playing the Rush video intro? It brings fire to the Rush. Don't let anyone tell you different. We love it. Oh, no, absolutely. But no one's been rushed because, again, I said my take and they had to deal with that, bro. But anyway, where's that? You, bro, don't laugh it off, fam. You were big in the know, fam. You were this morning said expect McTominay news. No McTominay news. All we see is players are getting other places, bro. McTominay deal off.
Well, technically, it was news.
It's still news.
But not what we wanted.
Yeah.
It's news.
Nah, but he made it. I don't think that's what he was doing. Do you have anything to say on that quickly before we go to the Zirkzee part? Do you
I got something to say real quick.
We're not getting him.
My thing is with Aeneas, for the first time ever, I don't feel like I need to worry about like us not getting Ugarte, because I feel like they'll get like a back. They'll have a plan ready, because I don't think they were hearing this at the same time we were. So they must have knew about it already, that Fulham was not going to sign McTominay, and then they won't get that money. I did see that we did sell the academy player Will Fish. Yeah. I wonder how much we sold him for. And I heard Facundo's going.
Hey, Will Fish is dead.
And that team that's signing him, the most they ever spent on a transfer is 8 million euros. So, but they're saying like they're gonna break it for Facundo. So I wonder how much we're gonna get for him. If it's at least 10 million euros, that's good. 10 is good. And then like Will Fish, I hope we get like at least 5. That's like about like 15 euros.
Nah, that's what you call it. That's two 1 Donny Van maybe 2 Donny.
1 Donny.
Maybe two Donny Van Beeks. I'm telling you, bro. I watched that you play, fam. I'm like, yo.
And Bennett is also Bennett. Yes, bad, bruh. Bad.
Transfer market at Will Fish at £550,000.
Oh yeah, we're not getting anywhere there.
Yes.
If we get a mil, it's a miracle, I think. Hey, by the way, KG, let me address Marken. Let me address him right now. Bring up the comment, please.
Address Marken, because it's true.
No,
that
I want to see that comment.
Yeah. Get to it.
Yeah, Mr. Mark N. Yeah. Do you know we still have time in the transfer window? It's not closed. Yeah. What is it?
Mark just said Wolfish is gonna go for 9 million.
9 million what?
Fabrication Romano. We don't listen.
Nine million Zimbabwe dollars.
9 million.
You know what I mean?
9 million.
This guy. I'm supposed to take that serious. Anyways, he wanted us to take the first offer from McTominay because he was scared we weren't going to have any takers yet. Napoli are still there. We still got other clubs that are still interested in Scott McTominay. It doesn't mean that because Fulham are gone that there aren't other takers. So let's wait till the end of the window. If you want to rush me then, fine, rush me. I don't care. Let's wait to the window because I actually do my due diligence and do my research, unlike you.
I love it. Listen, is anyone else worried about let's not say worried about the Scott McTominay thing, but then I felt like a little bit of disappointment, which I was surprised by because I never actually wanted Sander Berg. I think you lot really spoke him up to me. There was times, Shabazz definitely. There was a few people that called in and said, listen, Sander Berg could be the guy. And I was thinking of him as a second option because I still want two midfielders. Is anyone else disappointed that he's not coming this way? And is anyone starting to worry about, who's going to be the next guy? Is it Amrabat? Is it Rabiot? Who's it going to be?
Ricardo Rios. Ricardo Rios.
It's the first time I've not been afraid about who's coming.
Wait, one at a time. Go on one at a time. Sorry, so I can just go ahead. Wait, you said Ricardo Rios. How do you know? What are you getting from that?
I have a.
Oh yes, Lil Yo-Yo.
Sign. This is who we should sign. Yeah, Amrabat. Bring him back. Bring him back. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah.
Yo, in a second. Go ahead, local pundit.
No, I gotta jump off real quick. Yeah, Mark N. I'm not chatting shit. No, I was saying he'd be a great signing. I think go for a player like that would be awesome. Amrabat would be great to come back. We didn't play him last year, so you said back to managers. To your first question about dropping Rashford, he's not going to drop Rashford. He's going to keep him in there. You got to back him for what he's doing. So I might disagree with it, but you're right. And yes, I would like to see Ugarte and like a Rios come in. I think that would change the midfield for sure.
Look after yourself, local pundit. Have a nice one. Stay blessed. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah, love that work. Always in a try. Okay, cool. You're in the house. Cool. Wait, hold on. Who else was gonna say something about that's it? We deserve better. You were speaking about, not getting
Yeah, I think it's the first time in a long time that I'm not worried about who's coming in. And some of these players, to be quite, to be fair, I didn't know them as players or what their form was entirely last season before we were linked to them and came in. I have a lot of faith now. I remember saying before we needed to get at least two players in, and in that week they brought in Mazraoui and De Ligt. I have enough faith now because I've seen they've got the structure and they've got the best in class in, and they are moving players on and they're doing so much that I'm actually really impressed about. I have complete faith that whoever needs to come in will come in. So I'm not panicking.
I love that. Let's go, Tabarez. What are you thinking? Because you said that we haven't got enough in the team as well. Obviously, I don't know if Sander Berg was one of your targets, but you disappointed on that one? Do you feel like even Eriksen now has been linked with moves to Ajax?
I think Sander Berg was a smokescreen. I don't think we were in for him. I don't. He's a steady Eddie, but for me, I'd rather take Amrabat. We've seen him at United before.
Tell him, Tabarez. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was pivotal in that game against City in the final, and I'm sure in this window he only cost about 15 million euros. I'm sure of it. So if we can sign him as a backup option, but Ugarte for me is my top number one target. But I want to address the left back situation first, so I feel like that's very important.
But won't it be confusing if Amrabat's a backup for Ugarte when Casemiro, then I don't understand.
But this is what did I say earlier on before, KG? You pushed Casemiro up to that number 8 position.
Allow it, bro.
It's a theater of truth, not nightmares.
We need to wait, Tabris, hold on
No,
to
but
that.
for real though.
We said
No, but for real, KG.
Go ahead.
We need a left back. We need a left back desperately this window. We can't just have Dallo, Mazraoui, and then Shaw and Malacia because both of them have been injured for ages.
Malacia will
Yeah,
be
but
back.
he's not played in 14 months. We don't know what kind of player we're expecting to be back.
I've got a feeling that United are just going to kind of model through this season and get a new left back next summer. I just don't think they've got the funds to get another left back because that would be 5 players that could possibly play in that position. I think in the centre of midfield is where they're going to concentrate next.
I agree.
What 5?
But if we were to sell Sancho, though, you've got 40, 50 mil there. If you're saying Eriksen's going to Ajax, that's another, 5 mil, maybe 10 mil? That's 60 mil to play with. You can get your Ugarte and you can get a left back as well.
But still,
we haven't heard from you yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, still, even if we do sell Sancho at a decent price, I still agree with we deserve better. I think the priority is that midfield position. And even then, remember, Ivan Toney is still out there. Maybe we'll do something with that.
I think Ivan Toney dreams over, and I don't think who's giving us. No one's buying Sancho, guys. I don't think that's it's a loan. Anything that happens to Sancho now is just going to be simple loan.
And with Amrabat, I'm cool with bringing him. I like him. I like Amrabat. I think Amrabat is he's mobile enough. He's more mobile than we give him credit for. He's a decent passer of the ball. Remember, they were playing this guy at left back. Come on now, like they were playing him at left. That's why he looked. That's one of the reasons he looked so bad last season. And even then, when he got the chance to show what kind of player he was in that final, bro, the man was balling. So I'm cool with bringing him back. And I think we'll get to Ugarte as well. And that's it. With Scott McTominay, it would have been great if Fulham gotten, but it's all right. Remember, we also, while we're buying well, we also have to sell well. We have to sell well. I just watched Oliver Skip go for 25 million. Bro.
Yay!
Skip went for 20 mil. What's his face? Smith Rowe went for 30 mil. I'm not sure. But so we have to sell McTominay well. Wan-Bissaka, I think we sold him well. So it's all right. I think if he goes to Napoli, maybe, and if he doesn't, let him stay.
Has he agreed? Are we hearing that he's agreed personal terms with Napoli, or is that just waffle? Is that yappa?
I think that's yappa.
Yeah, just
Yappa at the moment. Nothing's been declared.
But their director has talked about him a couple of times, though, but nothing really serious. But he has mentioned McTominay, so there might be something there, but it's not serious.
I feel like it's the club trying to generate interest for a player that's not getting a lot of interest, because one moment you hear Fulham is interested, and Fulham don't want to pay the amount we want to let him go for. All of a sudden, you get another club involved to see Fulham budges, and they don't budge. They buy the player that you reportedly want. So, I'm on the other side of what Yo-Yo said, where I would have sold him for 20 million. The first bid that came in, I would have said, okay, cheers. I'll take that.
It was 17, but I get your point.
Wait, so let's move on.
That's too low.
And get the
too low.
How much? 17 for who? For who?
Fulham's initial bid was 17 million. And John Morgan would have sold him.
Is anyone here selling McTominay for how much?
No.
17 million pounds.
Morgan, are you doing that?
No chance.
Well, with a year left, yes.
No chance.
John Morgan, are you well?
Are you? This guy. This is what I'm saying,
bro. This is
you're saying,
John Morgan.
You're saying this in hindsight now that Fulham have backed away from the deal.
The problem is they want to buy players, and yet we're expected to buy these players by selling our players for next to nothing. The maths
peanuts. It don't make sense.
Exactly.
Mr. John Morgan, I have one question to ask.
Please answer.
The deal that we had with Fiorentina for Amrabat, it's a loan to buy for how much?
You talking about Amrabat, uncle?
Yes, there's a loan with a buy option of how much?
20 million, right?
Plus,
What did he pay 9
how
million?
much?
15 million.
plus.
I think it was 20.
I think it's about 20.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you're telling me that Amrabat and McTominay are around the same price range? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
What's Yo-Yo got to say on that one?
Oh, is he?
No chance.
Hold on. Is right now Oliver Skip better than McTominay?
No chance.
Because
No
when
chance.
we keep saying this thing about 1 year, we keep saying this thing with 1 year left on their contract with 1 year. We've seen clubs do better business with for their players with 1 year left on their contracts. Why are we the only ones that are saying with 1 year left on this contract with 1 year left on this contract? Why is it only an excuse when it comes to Man United?
Mount had 1 year left on this contract. 55.
I was going to say that we spent 60 million on Mount. Yeah.
Let's remember it's a new regime now. Under the old regime, that's where all the other mistakes were made. So
Hey, you lot, Gallagher on 1 year left. Gallagher 1 year left.
imagine.
Exactly. Gallagher 1 year left,
Foolishness.
45 million. So why are we the only ones when it comes to Man U? We say 1 year left on their contract.
Mount was perfect.
Why is it only an excuse for Man United?
I think this is different. I think the reason why is Gallagher went for it because it's like England international, and you see how he played for Gareth Southgate. Like
He's a
Wait, sorry, come again.
Huh?
Come again.
You
You
say
said
what?
what?
So is Scott.
And England international.
McTominay is not an international.
Bro, he's not even a Zimbabwe
Listen.
international, bro.
This is
McTominay
200
is not
appearances
an
for Manchester
international.
United.
But
Are
this
you
is
Look at
not
this
what?
guy.
You need to understand. You need
What
to
are you
understand
talking
that
about?
He said what?
But the thing is-
Who had the highest number of goals? He had one. McTominay had
I
one of
agree,
the
I
highest
agree,
number
I
of goals
agree.
in the
He scored
qualifiers.
10 goals all comps last
You're
season.
telling me what are you talking
need to
about?
make
What
money.
has Conor Gallagher done at international level?
But the thing is, this is the thing. The reason why how other teams are moving like this against Man United because we have a track record that capitulated, and now because we have an
But you see, this is the problem. This is the problem. This is the point I'm trying to make. You see, the problem is when hold on, young man, hold on. The problem we have is when we give reasons why we should do something the right way. There is always a reason why we shouldn't do it the right way. And I keep asking, why do you people keep giving excuses for incompetency? If the club has said, okay, whatever has happened in the past is in the past, we want to move forward. Suddenly somebody say he has 1 year left on his contract. When we say, but other clubs are doing it with 1 year left, they say international appearance. When we say, but McTominay has done better in international level. Now they say previous years of it. Why do we always have negative reasons? Why must we always have an excuse? If we counter that one now, somebody will come up with another reason. Why can't we just trust the process?
My counter argument. You see how Scotland got destroyed by every team they went against, and they could say, well, look. England went to the finals.
What?
England, the whole okay. No, make
So the reason we made it to the final was because
What is this foolishness I'm hearing, bro?
England went to the finals. England went to the finals. How many matches did? What was Conor Gallagher's influence in that England's run to the final?
45 minutes he played.
45 in the corner.
This is what I'm
45
saying.
minutes. Hold on. When Scotland in the entire Euros. In the entire Euros, who scored Scotland's only goal in the entire Euros?
Who scored? Yeah, tell us. Do you know who scored it? Who scored their goal?
Only one Scottish player scored in the Euros. Who was that?
This is my point.
So why are we giving these excuses now?
We need to set a precedent going forward.
Hold on 1 second. Make the sim great again, bro.
Thank you, man. We're accepting this mediocrity, man. Come on now.
We haven't got long to just quickly finish off this Zirkzee conversation. So let's have that one right now. I'm gonna bring in whoever's got a strong opinion about this. It just feels a lot of us. If you're saying keep mounting aside, put your hand up. Keep mounting aside, or just say aye or something. There you go. Keep mounting aside.
Aye.
Oh wait. Whoa.
Only for match fitness though. Only because he's more match fit than Zirkzee.
I'm with Tabrez, and we know Ten Hag lacks continuity. That's why I think he will start Mount.
I don't know. I swap him for Mount.
How will he
Because
gain
Mount's
match
not
fitness
that
if
like
you don't play match?
Mount's not a big deal for me. He can come out of the team.
Mount can come out of team.
Sorry, just a second. What exactly is this match fitness we are talking about? Because when people say he has match fitness,
Zirkzee
he has match fitness.
He didn't have a pre-season at all. He didn't. I think he played 2 minutes against England for Holland a month ago. You can tell he's
But
lacking match rhythm. Even when he came on,
was he not training with his team?
but that's different. That's different. That's different to actually playing a competitive match.
Yeah, it's not the same.
But he has come in and he has had trainings and he has come in as a substitute in the previous match and affected the game. At what point are we actually going to play to the manager's strength? You see, the only reason why I say I don't want Mount to start, it's not because I actually don't see his impact, but I want to see what the manager's final plan is. If Mount is not in his final plan, let us start early in the season to start implementing his original 11. And that's the same reason why I said De Ligt should start ahead of Maguire. If Maguire is not in the manager's final 11, then there's no need saying when you're on form, you keep playing. If Zirkzee is part of his plan moving forward, start now.
But then the issue why I probably would play Mount is because you're going to have to go backwards for the Liverpool game anyway. He's going to want to pack the midfield for that Liverpool one. He's not going to want to. He's going to do the false nine. You know, when he plays against.
Start now. Start now. And do it with the new players. Are you going to learn it when you're playing Liverpool? You learn it before the Liverpool game.
No, but I'm saying
try it against Brighton.
He's gonna go with Mount for that. Everyone knows he's gonna go with legs for the big games, right? You lot know that. Everyone here knows that.
Sure.
When Zirkzee came on, he did exactly what Mount was doing, but he did it much better. He brought the defenders out. There was a line, and he brought the third defender out. And then Rashford ran through. And what Zirkzee done, when we were watching him ages ago, when we were profiling players, we were talking about how intelligent he is as a footballer. Very intelligent. The only question we had was whether he was a fox in the box. And that movement where he pushed the ball to the side and ran into the box, he had the smallest moment to get that ball into the back of the net. And Højlund needs a split second longer. This man has to start next game, has to start against Liverpool. Bring Mount on with 20 or 30 minutes if you're concerned about tiring this guy out. But he does what Mount does, but he does it much better. Mount doesn't have any shooting.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't see Zirkzee touch the ball for about 15
chance.
I didn't see
Zirkzee didn't do much until after he scored the goal.
Exactly.
He did exactly that. Up until after he scored, he was quite non-existent. He was getting in people's way, in fact. He looked a bit, up until that point, he looked a bit clueless and lost. Obviously, he scored goals and winning goal, but
honestly, he touched the ball 12 times, and every time he touched the ball, he made movement. He made players come into the game. And when he wasn't on the board, he was dragging defenders with him. The guy is prolific. Watch him. If he starts next game, just watch. Keep your eye on this guy. His movement is amazing. And what he is actually allowing the midfield to do is have that interplay, that quick 1-2 movement. What United are able to do with him is squeeze the pitch and then make the players closer. That movement then happens.
So what do you really excited that Zirkzee was ATS Travel says Zirkzee was total shit.
No. So here's the thing. There are things Mount brings to the game that Zirkzee doesn't bring. You understand? In terms of off the ball, Mount is better in terms of helping the midfield, helping Casemiro. In terms of on the ball, Zirkzee is better. He's a better facilitator. What I want to see is a lot of things Zirkzee plays is in Bruno's space. So I want to see how they will play together. That's why I said I don't know how long you people are waiting until the manager does. The manager needs to start learning how, if these players are going into each other's spaces, we need to see them sort it out. We need to see them figure it out on the field of play, and work hand in hand with every other person around them.
I'd rather they think it out in a especially because Liverpool's coming, it's something that I want to do probably after the first international break, personally.
I was just about to say that, actually, Casey.
Go ahead. Who's go on?
So what we're saying is this, as a fan base or as this group right here, we're conceding that Manchester United does not need to play on the ball against Brighton. That's what we're saying. And of course against Liverpool. Because that's all Mason Mount gives me in that midfield. It gives me movement off the ball. When it comes to
we have more possession.
He really doesn't do anything. So are we conceding?
No, Mount plays. Let's not pretend like Mount doesn't do anything on the ball.
He doesn't.
Mount
do
plays.
Uncle, he doesn't do.
Come on, we saw Mount even
Come on
pop
now.
up with a chance.
Stop
We saw
this
Mount pop
right
up with
now.
a chance.
Your
Uncle,
biggest up is jumped in Ogakami and know these things.
Good Lord. Go back to work, bro.
His brother's working 24/7, bro.
Do not worry about me, okay? But Mount will
Hold
not
on,
be dropped.
Hey, move back, Shabazz, move back, move back.
Hey,
Hey,
Shabazz, please, we don't want to get kissed, bro.
Sure.
God, Shabazz, what you gonna say?
It's like
Rochi Shabazz.
No matter if you rate Mount or not, he's not getting dropped, at least before the international play. Like, he will play every single game. I don't care if you like it, you don't like it. You know what you guys are? You guys pay attention too much. Like, like he should be dribbling past like 10 players. What he does
Don't
off
talk
the ball
nonsense.
is what he
Who does that, by the way? We don't
dribbles past
watch
10
his
players.
dribble.
It's only the
We
goalkeeper
don't,
that's
who
managed.
does that? No.
There's no, he's not dribbling past 10 players.
He's not. That's not his job. What do you mean, dribble past 10 players? What are you talking about, bro?
Mr. Shabazz.
That's not his game, bro.
Messi
Come
did
on.
not dribble past 10 players.
That's not his
What
game.
do you think? What do you think he is? He's not dribbling past 10 players.
What is his game?
It's not some.
Let me speak.
It's not some Indian dance move. This is not Bollywood. This is not Bollywood.
What is this racism going on?
It's not. This is. He's not dribbling past 10 players, Mr. Shabazz.
He's not,
You
man.
didn't hear me.
Shabazz, if there's any consolation, I'm
This
with
is
you as
not.
well.
This is not Bollywood, okay?
Let me fuck.
Wait.
No, you don't deserve to speak. What are you talking about?
Let me get parliamentary proceedings. John Morgan, Shabazz will give you your chance. We're gonna give you a strong 2 minutes to say what you want to say, and then John Morgan, you be the first to respond. Here we go. 1 second. Let me set my clock. Shabazz, 1 second. Let's make sure. All right, Shabazz, here we go. Boom. The floor is yours.
He's frozen.
Nah, he's acting it. He's acting there. He's
No,
acting.
but look at it now. But look at what we are saying.
He's actually frozen. He's frozen.
Look at it now.
Nah.
And this is his
He's too
profile
busy.
picture
He's too
for his
busy
dating
going like
app.
this to his phone.
This is his,
Like, oh my
his
gosh,
dating app
stop
profile
bullying.
picture.
No, racism. No.
You know what? His manager walks in on him, I think. That's what's happened.
Yeah.
This is his dating picture.
This is it now. This,
Oh, is he back?
only sharp.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
He's back. He's back,
I'm not
guys.
frozen. I'm just shocked.
He's frozen.
Just look at the position this man frozen. Just look at the position he's frozen.
What?
Just go back to work, Mr. Shabazz. It's okay. Just go back to work.
There's traffic waiting to be directed, bro. There's hella traffic, and you're out here on YouTube.
Go on, Shabazz.
You should be like, you should be in court then. What's your point?
Nah, bro, I work at home, bro. I don't direct traffic.
Yeah, because you got no
I don't
clients.
direct
You
traffic.
have no clients. You're just sitting at home on a show.
What is this, bro?
What are we doing here exactly?
What are we doing here?
These two, yeah.
Let's go back to topic.
Never thought a builder and a lawyer could get into this much arguments, but it's possible. Maybe this. Anyway, he's lied about saying he wasn't frozen. That guy was frozen, bro. But let me try the point that he's gonna make. I think he's better now. Go ahead.
No, go on. But let me make you guys jump to conclusions. Let me actually say it like so. What you guys love when some player like just dribble past 10 players, then you want to give them their prowess, or does something like great on the ball that's only their job. It's not. Off the ball work rate is as important as something that you do on the ball. It's not. You can say, he only works hard, he only runs for the. What do you mean? There've been so many players that come to United and don't do half of what he's done in like 3 games. Running off the ball is as important, if not more important, than what you do on the ball. This is not even debatable.
Sin bin.
How's that different to what Fred used? How's that different to what Fred used to do at United?
Shabazz, we agree with you. We agree with you. We are sorry. Shabazz, we are sorry. You're correct. Shabazz, you are correct. What you are correct. We agree with you. We are sorry. We are sorry.
How's that different to what Fred used to do at United, though?
One last thing.
You're right.
I will go. I will go myself. Mount will start the rest of the games till the international break, whether you like it or not, and he will probably
games,
score.
bro. Games.
We are sorry.
Sources, guys.
You're right.
Shabazz sources,
You're
guys.
right.
Okay, my question was simply whether are we conceding possession to Brighton? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm asking for.
We should.
So this is why
Alright.
I think Zirkzee must start. Unfortunately, Shabazz don't understand that the position that Mount takes, he must be effective in front of goal. He must be effective on the ball. If you have a number 6 that runs around, fair enough. Even if you have a number 8 that does a lot of work, fair enough. But he takes up a number 10 position and a number 9 position at times where he must affect the game positively to the point where he changes the scoreline for us. That hasn't happened enough when you were in the last couple of games. In the last game against Fulham, every ball that went to Mount, he's so uncomfortable when he gets the ball, puts him in a horrible position, and he ends up losing the ball. That was the issue that they had. The one chance where he got one of the keeper, okay, the keeper makes a good save, but that's the moment you must take if you want to be a number 9 and number 10 for United, right? So for me, Zirkzee on the ball can just that he takes on in the team. There's gonna be some issues when it comes to positioning because he said it himself. He's not a 9, he's not a 10, he's a 9.5. Now if you're gonna say that, definitely people not gonna understand your game immediately. So that teething process that we need to currently bear with, but he's much more effective in the game than Mount. Yes, Mount runs around, but the system can help the team when
I think the point that Uncle
running around, we don't need to ball it.
I think the point that Uncle made earlier, though, that you lot will see is look at somebody's points. Do you know what? Yeah, when we do this stream, sorry, I've just been taken out. When we do this next stream, whoever told me not to drop Kai Havertz, yeah, bastard. Whoever told me to drop is the first bastard in this life. Then after the person that told me that Salah doesn't start well, yeah, God punish that person as well because I can't believe it, bro. I'm sick of I think
it was Botswana Papi.
I could have
done. Yeah, he's in trouble, man. That guy.
And well, I'm so mad at you lot. And then they told me Solanke. Even when I was making changes, they said bring in Solanke right now. Only
KG, you never take advices for someone that wants you to lose. They want you to lose your beat.
No, I thought I had a community, bro. I thought my community had my back, bro. But then
KG, let me come in here.
Yep.
What do you think about Anthony this season in Man U? Do you want to give him a chance, or do you want him to be sold?
Answer the question, KG. No dilly daddling.
Yep.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hold on. Understand, 44 seconds ago. Understand, Man United are working on a loan with obligation to buy proposal for Manuel Ugarte. Negotiations continue with the formula as George Mendes leading with Paris Saint-Germain. Ugarte wants United pushing a lot after personal terms agreed in July. Wait, hold on. And he posted this. Hold on, let me do share screen. People, let's
go on. Let's go.
Do this. You will still answer my question when you come back.
I answered that question. Share screen. Hey, look what he did. So he posted this one 1 minute ago. He's on it. Then after he did this one, bro. Do you know what I think? Honestly, hot take, or it could be a warm, cold take, to be honest. I believe Man United was so relaxed about this Sander Berg thing, yeah, because they knew they had Ugarte sewn up.
It was a smoke bomb. And
they said, not smoke bomb, they just said,
smoke screen.
Do your thing. They said, Ugarte, do your thing, bro. Sander, do your thing. Go Fulham on the medical, bro. We're not involved. Before, I know we're looking at you, but we've got other people on ice waiting. So go do your thing. Amrabizi, we might even pick up the phone, bro. Because I swear they're telling me started.
But why do we want? Why do we
Yo,
want?
get the shirt. Yo, get the shirt out. That's it.
You know. The thing. The thing people keep saying is Amrabat in the FA Cup finals that he represented. But we can't use one match to judge a person's entire season. We all remember.
Nah, we can use 3,
Hold
bro.
on,
We can use
hold
3.
on, Mr. Yo-Yo, hold on. We remember Amrabat giving the ball away for goals. Amrabat misplacing passes 10 times in a match. And then suddenly he plays one good game in the finals and we want him to come back. What happened to all the misplaced passes? What happened to the pass that Haaland used to score the 3rd goal in the match against Man City in the league? Why are we forgetting all the bad games that he played? Is it because he played one good game?
This is
what are we talking about here?
No. I'm standing on Amrabat.
And then hold on. And then Amrabat has not had a preseason. The same thing we are talking about.
He just played 90 minutes for Fiorentina, my friend.
When?
No, but he
played 90 minutes. I'm not.
Hold on. So he didn't have a preseason.
I don't care.
Have a preseason. He came back and he played 90.
Bring my boy back. I don't care, Uncle. Bring him back.
But no, hold on. I'm not giving this.
Give Uncle the sin bin.
There you go. Yeah, exactly, man. Look at him.
Some people
bring my boy back. That's what we're saying.
That sin bin.
KG.
I want to answer that question.
Because he asked you about Anthony.
Someone said
that. Yeah, real talk.
What's that?
Yeah, let's get back to business.
Hello?
Anthony.
Yeah.
Anthony Dos Santos.
Are you
What's
playing the Shabazz now?
Oh, sorry. What? What? Tavares, what did he say?
Look at this democracy, man. Moving like General Aladdin, man.
John, who are you waiting for? Do you want me to answer the question?
KG Mugabe. Bro.
You got that look in your eye that you want me to answer the question. Little yo-yo.
Yeah, I'm gassed. Look. Amrabat, bring him back. It's lit. Woo! Bring it back. See? Who is shameless enough to own an Amrabat shirt? Me. That's right. Let's go.
No, I'm a snake. Wait, let's actually look at the Fabrizio on these. I'm gassed. KG2 in. Oh, I'm addicted to your G. Mugabe settings. Bro, the wickedest last king of Scotland Mugabe shot, bro. I need that one. Just him staring down. When is the actor though? You know what the lazy
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah, I need that one.
I also sent over the Shabazz frozen shot too.
No, but why is he asking them big questions for? Why is he asking them big questions? Why is he asking about Anthony for?
I mean, we know why. Do you really want to answer why?
Huh?
You want to?
We're getting Ugarte. That's all that matters, bro. Oh my goodness. Remember this day? You did the same with Casemiro. You lot know me. I'm a snake. I have these moments. I will continue to be this. I know I turned over. Actually, I've done really well with the new leaf that I turned over. I have. I've been brilliant. But if you lot can make me lose out on Kai Havertz for Dominic Solanke, you told me to drop Saka for Ahmad. You also told me, let the Lord deal with you lot. My enemies have succeeded. Oh, I dare you to say Scott McTominay. Here we go. Wait. Is this Scott McTominay? Here you go. KG, you say it's back Mount. I have back Mount. I am back in Mount. I'm with Mount. I don't know what so many needs is volunteer. KG Trump. Fabrizio, we love you, bro. Wait, let's go. Let's look at it again. Everyone, let's look at this again. I've been typing in Ugarte into Twitter for days. That's all I do is type in. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Where's the news, blood? 6 minutes ago. All right, let's read as a community together. Wow. Man, wait, hold on. Share screen. I'm so happy. This makes me happy, guys. KG Fabrizio Ramons. You know when you name a player early as well, I went early with the name. Understand Man United working on a long obligation by negotiations continue with this formula as George Mendes leading. He's coming in. He's coming in. Wait, hold on. João Felix is actually getting back to Chelsea. I feel for Sterling, man. I feel for Sterling. He ain't ever played again. Anyway, that's another player added to Chelsea's squad. Stop sharing. You lot. I was laughed at when I said we can bring in Agate. Remember when Turkish came on the show and said, Agate on loan? How are you gonna do that? Shut up. Anyway, we needed a Agate song. We needed a Agate song that the Man United fans, the non-ethnic Man United fans will feel at ease with. We've gone heavily. Bring me back. I have to. No, bro, I'm gonna go. I'm doing welcome to the Gary stand. See, look, no, you look tomorrow. Joe Blackman is doing my show tomorrow. He doesn't know yet. I'll be live again at Joe Blackman's doing the morning show because I've got to do the call-in show and I got to laugh at Spurs. So Joe Blackman's doing the 10 o'clock or 10:30 show, depending on Joe. Yeah, I am totally out of here. I gotta go to work tomorrow. And I'll be back for an afternoon show. So yeah, big up yourself. Stay blessed. Come on and got it. I hope it works, because if it doesn't, that's really embarrassing.
Drop a bomb.
Back with a vengeance. KG's back with an entrance. Big up to those in attendance.
Look at this.
Reds come together like Tetris. No rules, this one's reckless. KG, this one's crazy.
You're too lucky.
None can compare with the KG Don. Better take cover when he drops that. Going on reckless, trust it's on. It's that time when he drops that.
I said drop a bomb, Dad.